For many years, the Mac Mini has represented Apple's vision of a small form-factor desktop, compact yet capable, a machine that could fit into any workstation without dominating it. The Mac Mini appeals not only to enthusiasts who already own external monitors, but also to professionals seeking a silent, energy-efficient compute node. With the advent of Apple Silicon, starting with the M1 and evolving into the M2 and M3 lines, the Mini became more powerful and efficient than many once expected. When Apple introduced the M4 chip in late 2024, it set a new bar for what a compact desktop could deliver. High performance in a low-power envelope. It's perhaps unsurprising then that speculation has begun to swirl around the M5 Mac Mini. Will it bring generational leaps? Or will Apple skip it entirely in favor of a more radical jump? In this video, we dive deep into the rumors, leaks, and analytical projections for what Apple might bring with the next Mini, and why the M5 could be a transformative moment for the line. This version of the article is longer, reframed, and restructured compared to the original transcript. It weaves in fresh perspectives, organizes the content into thematic pillars, and injects forward-looking speculation grounded in Apple's past behavior and emerging tech trends. In late 2024, Apple unveiled a new Mac Mini built around the M4 silicon, marking the latest chapter in its desktop strategy. That unit carried a 10-core CPU, combining performance cores with efficiency cores, a 10-core GPU, a base configuration of 16 GB RAM, and 256 GB storage, a price point in US markets starting around $599, a chassis that refined the prior Mini aesthetic while retaining the hallmark compactness, a modern complement of I/O, including multiple Thunderbolt/USB-C ports and robust expansion compatibility. Thanks to the M4 architecture, the latest Mini delivered a meaningful boost over earlier generations, offering not only higher raw throughput, but better power efficiency and thermal management. These improvements solidified the Mini's reputation as a serious machine for professionals, creators, and general users alike. The M4 Mac Mini is already appealing in many ways. Efficiency and form factor. It packs serious performance without demanding a large tower. Modern connectivity. It supports high-speed external devices, Thunderbolt docks, SSDs, and displays. Affordability for Apple standards. Compared to full iMacs or Mac Pro systems, the Mini can offer a strong performance/dollar ratio. However, even the M4 has constraints. Base storage ceiling, starting at 256 GB. This is tight for those handling video, 3D projects, or large datasets. Thermal headroom. While Apple has done well in cooling, pushing into more demanding workloads may stress the design envelope. Graphics limits. The 10-core GPU is capable, but not class-leading for heavy 3D or AAA game workloads. Upgradability. Apple's historical reluctance to allow internal upgrades beyond memory and SSD means external solutions or future planning is essential. Given the strong foundation of the M4 Mini, the question now is, what could Apple do to make the next iteration truly stand out? To predict when an M5 Mac Mini could emerge, we need to review how Apple has handled chip transitions and device launches. Apple tends to schedule major hardware reveals around WWDC, Worldwide Developers Conference, where it bundles software and hardware announcements. In some cases, Apple has skipped generational naming, for instance, sometimes jumping from X to X plus 2 in certain product lines, when the mid-generation doesn't offer sufficient differentiation. The cadence of Apple Silicon updates, M1, M2, M3, M4, suggests a roughly 18 to 24-month cycle in many cases, though timelines can compress or stretch depending on supply, yields, and architectural breakthroughs. Based on analyst speculation and supply chain whispers, many believe the M5 may launch in mid to late 2026, perhaps aligning with WWDC 2026. some insiders caution that Apple might bypass the M5 name altogether, moving directly to M6, especially if the chip team hits